Let's look a little more at how spinning disk hard drives are both physically and logically segmented. And that will help to give you an idea of why we do the bit level copy. If you look at the image over here on the right, that whole circle the whole way around is a track. Think of it like a vinyl record. That one groove the whole way around is the track. The B, or the blue, is a geometrical sector. The C, where the red and the blue, or A and B, overlap, is a track sector. It's in that sector, it's on that track. And then finally D is a cluster. That could be part of your data. Those three track sectors makes up a cluster. And that's how it's physically divided. On the logical side of it, the allocated space is the parts of a hard drive partition that are marked as having active data. Unallocated space are the areas that do not contain active data or has been marked as not containing active data. And since the really dangerous attackers are actually very smart people, they could possibly hide something here. I put my malware on a hard drive, and to hide it I can just tell the hard drive, this is no longer active data, and it is hidden. This is also why we a lot of times can recover files we deleted long ago. If they haven't been overwritten, they're still there. We just remove the file structure to get to them. So when we store our data, a cluster is the minimum size that can be allocated by the file system. Let's say we have 10 clusters allocated, but the data we put in there only needs 9.7. The extra space, the 0.3, is the slack space. Since we don't use that part, we don't write anything on top of it, there might just be old data there, which will stay there until the file we have now is overwritten. But it can also be used to intentionally hide information by attackers. And then finally we have bad blocks, bad clusters, or bad sectors. And they most of the time just happen naturally. Hard drive's old, part of it fails. Completely normal, completely understandable. If it's a bad sector, it gets marked as bad, and then the operating system ignores those sectors. But if you're an attacker, you can also hide your stuff there, and then tell the OS that it's a bad sector. So this is why we do the full bit level copy. Because we need to see the unallocated sectors, we need to see the slack space, and we need to see the bad clusters or sectors. We need the entire picture because stuff can be hidden.